Motherfucker, Sergey Ibaka. Who is this guy? Who is he?
I, Obviously, somebody that can drop 50
You,
some points
you,
on
you,
Brooklyn.
you ever seen this? You ever heard of a guy named Sergey Ibaka that plays for the Toronto Raptors? I've never heard of the guy. Anyway, y'all, welcome back for another episode of the recap. I'm your host, Open Mind, along with your other host, Tannic. I'm
He
sorry about
forgot, he forgot my name.
I no, I said Tannic and then my bad. Just start over.
Are you trying to say I'm that irrelevant?
Welcome back, YouTube, for another episode of the recap. I'm your host, Open Mind, along with your other host, Tannic.
What's going on, everybody?
We are back with episode 6. I'm discombobulated right now. The reason I'm discombobulated is because I'm mad about what happened with this Brooklyn Toronto game. I got a little, I got a little attitude about the shit. It's got my mind and words all jumbled together. So here's what I'm at. Sergei Ibaka is taking me on a roller coaster ride, and it's just like he's only doing this because it's Brooklyn. He's not going to do this. Who's his next opponent? Who's Toronto play after this?
Well, it's between Miami and Indiana, I believe. Wait, hold up. I know. I forgot. Let me check. Let me check my notes because I said it earlier. Who they'll play? Whoever it was, they're not gonna. They're not gonna walk over. Let me check. It's a good team. It's not. I think it's another sweep on the other side.
Well, I'm asking because Sergey, like this dude, he really messed me up tonight because I didn't pick him. Like he did good tonight, great. Motherfucker went off for 60 points, but it's like I don't expect him to go off for 60 points. I expect him to stay in the 25, 30 range.
They're not gonna do it.
And Brooklyn, it's like Brooklyn just pissed me all the way off because I mean I wanted to get these dudes one game. I've been saying that they're gonna win one, right? That's me. That's me. I
Yeah.
gotta put my foot in my mouth. I'm the one who said that they was gonna win one, but they done got swept. It's a sweep. A big
Yep.
broom on your screen, y'all. A big fucking broom. Sweep. Toronto swept them boys up with no dustpan. Just a broom with no dustpan. Well, we knew this was gonna happen, though, right? We kind of knew. I had.
Yeah.
I'm nice, being nice about it. Give Brooklyn something. Maybe they'll get one, but no, they ain't get shit. And I ain't reached either. I'm glad I ain't got to deal with them. When I out the way, there's one less group of people I ain't got to worry about in these lineups. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
it's like I'm just mad. I'm just mad. That's all I'm saying. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
The next.
I gotta
Yeah.
ask about it all because I just picked the wrong people. I've been picking the consistent people, but then the consistent people was inconsistent tonight.
That's true.
The people you didn't expect just go off. Who are these guys? Who is Sergey about? Do you know him? Because I don't. I've never heard.
No, I've never really heard of him either tonight.
You don't talk about him on Undisputed. Stephen A. Smith don't talk about Sergey Ibaka. You don't hear Chuck talk about Sergey. You don't hear this guy say, "Who's this guy? Who is this guy?"
And I advise everybody to not jump on that train because they're next in the conference semis. They're meeting Boston, and everybody know Boston ain't putting up with
I'm not jumping on that train. Right, that's the thing. I faded him, and I shouldn't have faded. I should have picked this stupid ass, but I faded him because who is Sergey? You understand? That's why I'm fading.
it. Somebody we ain't heard about in a very long time.
Somebody who's irrelevant. That'll be the reason that they win a championship if they win a championship. Because they have to win shit from here on out. Raptors, that's it. So, I got past Brooklyn, kick one, I'm going to clap the first. But you ain't gonna do shit else after this. Talking to that man. I got attitude, y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry about my snappiness. But my lineups didn't do well. So I'm taking it out. on everybody who's responsible, which people are picking. But we don't get into it. Enough ranting, enough ranting. Um, I want to start off with shooting guard position. Let's look and see what we got. What we
Oh,
at.
don't forget about your boy Embiid. They got swept too.
Oh, wait a minute. Before we get started, before we get started, hold on. Did I tell you that boy Embiid was soft? See, now I'm
Yeah.
changing the word up. Not soft apostrophe T, soft SAWF. He'll be at least soft got a hard T on him. Cause some he got some form of hardness, but no, this nigga soft, soft.
Yeah, I have to say I was watching the game when I saw Enos Cantor back him down and pretty much shot over him. He fell down, got a rebound, got to put it back. I was sitting there thinking like, you got to be kidding.
How you old ass Enes Cantor post you up, bro? MB, come on. Didn't I tell you? I told y'all MB was soft. Now MB, now you can leave the bubble, take your ass on somewhere, get on out the bubble. MB, bye. On back to Philly.
No,
Bye.
I
Bye.
need that old dominant MB, not this MB.
Yeah, he dominated. He should have dominated them Philly cheesesteaks back back in Philadelphia. He should have dominated the hell out the Philly cheesesteaks and fries when he gets back home out the bubble. You feel me? Because they ain't doing shit. But you know what? They lost Ben Simmons, so that was bad for them once they lost Ben Simmons.
Yeah, then also they lost Tony, what is it, Harris for a little bit too.
And another thing, I stand corrected. I have to correct myself. I've been saying the Lakers ain't going to win the series, but with Damian Lillard's hand all crazy, messed up like that, he playing with like some jaded confidence. So Lakers might go ahead and take care of these Portland Trailblazers, bro. But
That's true.
but the thing is, I've only been saying the Lakers gonna lose because they've been pissing me off. That's just me being mad at them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
because I've
know.
been picking AD and LeBron, and they've been just ice cold on my squad. But they've been barely pulling through and barely scraping by these wins. You feel me?
Yeah.
Good on TV, just like Gobert. Look, AD and LeBron, good on TV, bad for your DFS, depending on the circumstance.
Yeah, that's true. But I
Playing
know
Dutch, it's like playing double dutch with some of these star players. Like you got to know when to jump in and pick them and when lead them along. Like right, like for example, James Harden. For example, like James Harden is 11,000, and with Westbrook out, you would think you want to pick James Harden because hey, he's gonna get a lot of minutes. He's James Harden, but he's a fade because $11,000 fucking dollars, and you got the Lakers, Indiana, Miami, Houston, walking Orlando. I mean, Giannis is $11,000. LeBron and AD is 10,000. Like you gotta fade these guys and pick people around them that's gonna score off of them. Like as James Harden get double digit assists, who he passing the ball to, right? Pick the
that's
person he
true.
passing the ball to. LeBron getting double digit assists. Don't pick LeBron for 10,000. Pick the person LeBron passing the ball to.
I mean, it's not just that, but if they can pay off their prices, I mean, right now they're in the 10,000 range. They can get 5x, but what you're really looking for in tournaments is 6, 7, 8, 10x. They're gonna get you 5, but they're not gonna get you anything higher than that. So if you look like, was it Chris Paul that dropped 50? He had like no, he dropped 45. But it was like his price pack is 7,800. He dropped like 6x. That's what you want in tournaments.
45 for his price. That's good for his price.
Yes, but like that 10,000 price, you want to get 50 points. There's just really no point. I would say cash.
Now listen. If I picked LeBron, right, and he gave me 68, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, okay, 68 is cool for $10,000. But is LeBron gonna drop 68 against the Blazers tonight? Like, is he? Is he?
I don't, I don't know. Blaze is gonna be gunning because they're gonna be trying to even the series up.
Now,
But like,
Bron might give you a triple dub. Look at his numbers. He got 38 points, 12 rebounds. That's a double double. Right, the game a game ago before that, triple double. But that triple, like I'm saying, is he really going to drop 70 points again?
not that easily. No.
I'm just saying, pick at your own risk. I'm only gonna put one lineup in the tournament, one lineup appears. I'm trying to save my crowns for the NFL, but I'm still gonna play.
Hey,
But
oh,
I really, I hate the system. It's too many stars. It's too many stars.
I agree.
But as usual, ain't no good lineups. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump to shooting guard position and fill that spot. I like Eric Gordon because Gordon eat off of James Harden and he's consistent. 6,000, he's 30 points. Not mad at that. I'm gonna go.
Hmm. That's really not a bad thing.
Like,
Let me see here.
that's tournament. Need somebody that's gonna survive.
Yeah, that too. Wow. It's slim pickings at small forward.
That's who you want next.
Hold up. Yeah, let's get this one out the way. I think no. Let me see. This yep. Jimmy Butler, 8,100. I wonder if he good
I don't think he's worth it.
for it.
For
No.
8,100, nah. Good on TV, bad for
Bad.
all day tournament. But it's your pick though. If you want Jimmy, just put it there.
No, I'm wondering. Well, I can tell you who I think personally. I think right now, since I know he's probably going to be like balling, because the Lakers have not been able to handle him, is Carmelo Anthony when he gets started.
Woo! Look at that boy. Melo had 42 minutes and dropped 40 DFS, 20.6 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals. This
He playing.
Melo
He
balling.
he playing like the old Melo.
He playing against LeBron, and only LeBron can bring that out of him.
Yeah, and that's what I like. At 5,800, you drop 36 or even 41.
That's a good
I
pick. I like that pick.
I take it.
I like that pick. I like that pick. So let's see. Let's go to center spot. Center spot. This is a fade, bro. This is a fade. Good,
Davis.
but this is a fade.
I mean, he's been consistent, but I wouldn't even.
Ah,
I try to
fading.
find something. I try to find something else.
I like Vooch, but he costs too much, and he's been a roller coaster. Now, Bam is decent. Bam looks real promising because look, he's going against Miles Turner, and at 7,600, I believe Bam can give me another 40 plus
Um,
against Miles Turner.
but look at Miles. Miles 68 can give you almost close to 40.
He close to 40. But you know what? The other day, I was checking out Jeff Green.
Yes,
And
I
Jeff
picked.
Green went off.
I picked them on that night.
I had him, but I didn't really want to pick him, and Jeff Green went off of me. I wonder if he's gonna do it again. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna do it again. But I think he got Steven Adams' number,
I think you do too.
and I know this is what happened. Adams suffered a bruised right knee Saturday's game 3. Finished the contest, so he left the game early. That's the only reason why Jeff Green went off. Okay, that's the only reason why. It's because Steven Adams left the game, and Jeff. So
Nobody can stop him.
since this is questionable, we gotta. I guess this is a comeback to. Like if we could pick a center, we might have to recheck this lineup because Steven Adams may come back, which may hurt Jeff Green's numbers.
Hmm.
I don't. Brook Lopez, I like Brook Lopez, but he been inconsistent, and he going against Vooch. Vooch has been balling. Not
That
that I'm
is
going to
true.
pick Vooch, but he has been balling. I didn't mean to click on that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Vooch is high though. Yeah, that's the problem.
I still like Bam right here, bro. I like
Outside,
Bam.
of, yeah, I'm looking down outside of Mary, outside of not Mary, but yeah, I will say outside of Jeff Green, if Adams don't play, definitely pick Jeff Green. But as of like for
Definitely
the show, bam.
Bam, yeah. Because you're right. That's a good thing. Because like, so we got to come back and check this. If if Steven Adams don't play, you got to take Bam out and redistribute that money somewhere else. Because if Jeff Green does, I mean, if Steven Adams does play, Jeff Green not finna drop them numbers on against no Steven Adams. No, he not finna do that.
Nope.
Not against Steven Adams. Like it's because Steven Adams left the game, which I didn't see that game. Just saw the end result. Because Steven Adams left the game, that's why Jeff Green was going to go off for 43 points.
Because the
And it's
question,
good to be aware of those little small little things. Like who even knew that? Like I had to actually go read his game log because I didn't even know that happened. Because you see the numbers like, damn, Jeff Green went off. It's like, but wait a minute, there's some context here. Why did he go off? Because Steven Adams left.
that is
So I'm
true.
picking Bam. Who you want to go next?
You know, let's look at guard
Which one?
now. Point guard. Let's look at the one. Now we got some choices here. Now I'm not talking about Chris Paul. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about that from Chris Paul down. McCullough, Brogdon, Alexander,
Rockets went off.
Dragic. Oh, I know.
Rockets went off. He could go off again.
And he's not the only one. CJ went off for 51. Finally.
I had CJ. Yes,
Finally.
yes, I definitely. So our gut told me to pick CJ. I did no analysis or no type of expert thoughts. I just picked CJ because my gut told me to pick him, and he fucking went off. I love that shit.
And then you got Alexander. He went off
Off
51.
too. Yep, yep, yep. So out of these three, even Dragic had a good game. I don't think he went off, but
I mean, for
42
his,
for
I
him.
mean, 6,500. He dropping 31 or 42 points. You can't get mad at that.
So Schroeder. Oh my God! It's the playoffs, bro. Everybody's going off. Everybody. Even Bledsoe had a decent game. That's not going off, but he had a decent game. Um, let me see. I'm just looking at everybody's game log right here. DJ Augustine. Now that's going off for him. 4,600 to get you drop 36 points. Even DJ Augustine's a good value. So from
And
so
and he's done it in 2 games at that price. Why did I pick golf?
so so what's the standings for Orlando and Milwaukee right now? Just them two. I know
Oh,
Milwaukee won that last game.
Bucks lead 2-1.
So it's 2-1. Um, I think the Bucks gonna take game four, and it'll be like 3-1.
Yeah,
And then I think Orlando gonna win one more, and then they're gonna take it in game six. The Bucks gonna take it in game six. That's how I'm feeling. Like I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think the Bucks got this one. Right. I think they got this game or this afternoon, pretty much.
yeah, but that's the question. Is like, what? Here's the thing. You know what? I think we're gonna have to line this up with some guards because I'm liking what I'm seeing with the guards. What you
Look,
think?
it's like look, check this out. This is unrealistic, but I want Brogdon, I want Alexander, I want Dragic, and I want Schroeder. I want all four of them, and we don't have enough. Actually, we do have enough money to get all four of them, but how could I squeeze them on this lineup like that?
If you wait, hold up. Ain't Carmelo Anthony? Hold
That's
up.
small.
Is
He can be small forward though.
he could be? And isn't Gordon small forward eligible?
Small forward eligible as well.
So we can fit all four of them in there.
Let's see if we can do this. Let me put this. Let me work my magic. Let me get this magic working. Work. Alexander, shooting guard. Who else was it? Who else was it? Brogdon. I didn't know before. Point guard. Dragic, right? And then
Yeah.
who else? Who else? Who else? It was one more, wasn't it? You got one, two, three. There's one more.
Hold up. Let me see. When he was all at one, I think it was DJ Augustine.
It was August. No, 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 no,
Or
no,
was
no,
it
no.
McCullen?
It was CJ.
Or
It
was
was
it
CJ.
Schroeder?
Schroeder. Schroeder. This was okay. I knew he was going out of money. I just wanted to see. So no, but if we get rid of Bam, right? And let's say, like realistic, like unrealistic. Brooke Lopez was like a safe pick, but Jeff Green right here in the event that Adams don't play. You got like you got Schroeder, Dragic, Alexander, and Proctor all on one squad with 5,200 left to fill the forward spot to get Robinson. Nah, I'm straight. I want a Robinson, but House might be a decent pick. House a decent pick.
House has been pretty good lately, I think. Yeah, he's been up there in 30s and 30 at 5,000. I'll pay that much.
Not that this is the squad. I just wanted to fill this spot real quick. So this ain't final. I just don't think this is final, but because Jeff Green is up in the air situation, I still like Bam. But if
Okay.
I could have
I'm,
Brogdon, Alexander, Schroeder, and Dragic, and Bam, and Carmelo, and Eric Gordon, all on one squad, that would be heaven for me.
yeah, but
That'd be heaven.
I think we. Let me see. What do you got? Oh, well, you got Brogdon on him. Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh boy, I will
But
enter the.
I'm not mad at this squad, but this squad ain't strong enough
No, that's
because
not showing.
the center ain't strong.
That's true.
I don't trust Jeff Green against. I mean, let's say Brook Lopez. It's a safe pick, but I just want a strong center who's gonna drop 40 plus. Need a 40 plus from my center. I don't want 25, 30 from my center. I want my center to give me at least 40 points or more.
I
I
agree.
don't think Brook gonna give me 40 points against Vooch.
No,
But Bam can give me 40 against Miles Turner. Miles Turner can give me 40 against Bam. Be honest. Miles
yeah.
Turner's not a bad pick. Matter of fact, let me see that. Let me see if I can. Uh, I'm just playing with this lineup. I'm just playing with this lineup.
I don't blame you.
I'm just playing with this lineup just to see what because we don't do this often. We don't play around on the screen like this often. Okay. Listen. Listen. Yo, I'm not mad at the squad. But this
I
can't
don't
be
know.
the squad. This can't be the show squad. We cannot have this squad as our show squad.
No, we're gonna take a picture of that one. I might put that in.
Yo, this squad, like I'm not. I'm hating on it. I don't want it to be the final squad because I want Bam right there.
But you get decent production out of
Oh my god, bro. You know what? I can't figure this out, bro. It's too good. It's too good. It's too good. It's too good. I clear it
it.
up.
It
Clear it up.
is.
It's too good.
I'm
Left.
I'm gonna rewatch this show and just be like, I want the squad.
Okay.
But you see what I'm talking about at the one though, right? It's hard.
Like, okay, I'm putting Melo back and Gordon back. Okay, so I'm just saying, like, that can't be the squad. No, I'm sorry, I can't do that one. It's not a bad squad. That's like it's tempting. It's a tempting squad, but it's like you know what? No, you gotta have at least one star player on there. Not 10,000, but somebody that costs some money, but they're gonna justify their price.
That I can
So
agree with.
with my pick. Um,
You want Bam at
ah,
center.
no, 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 my turn. My turn. He's cheaper. He could give me. He could. He's capable. He's capable. That's cheaper. That's like a Bam pick. That's like a cheaper Bam. Same similar numbers. Maybe Bam is going to score 5 more points than him, but that's fine because he's 6,800. That's fine. Just give me 40 points. As long as my center give me 40, I think I got a good chance.
At that price, yes.
Yeah. And like I said, let's go back to his game log. Miles can give me 40 against me. High 38, fine with that.
And if you wanted to, you can do Miles Turner and Bam on the same squad. They both gonna get you 40. You just got to be creative with the other spots.
Let's leave it one or the other because I need that money. We need that
Yeah,
money.
that's what I'm saying.
Strong,
We're gonna need it.
we need a strong shooting. We need a strong spot right here at the top, and at least a strong utility spot.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna be looking for that consistency at the top.
Ah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I got to. I can't do it. I said all of this just to change my. I can't do it. I'm banned. I'm sorry. We banned.
I know. All right. And I will say for the one. Let me see here. We're gonna try to save some money. Let's go Dragic.
That's a good pick. A good pick for Dragic. A good cheap pick. Um,
Compared to what's up there, yeah, it is.
it's a lot of potential. Look at all this shit, bro. This is look at what's going on. I think even Gallinari had a good game today. Hey man, what did Warren do again? See, Warren went off. Like, come on, like, oh my god, I hate the slate. Too many stars, bro. Look at all these people that can just give you numbers. It's like it's a buffet out here, man. It's like every man, it's anybody's game, literally. Victor, look at Victor putting up decent numbers, decent, decent.
He's not the old Victor Oladipo. I wish he was though.
I think from Terrence Ross and up. I don't think we should go below Terrence Ross. Yeah, I don't think we should go because Gary Trent had a flash and that's it. So I think from Terrence Ross and up, we should because nobody else is worth it. Man, tough, bro. It's a tough. I can't sell him because I like TJ Warren, but he's too much money. He's not gonna give me that. I know Chris Middleton went off.
Yeah,
Tough.
but that was only on one game.
He went off one game. Um, man, what's going on with Eric Gordon? Easy question. Gordon hasn't suited up for the Magic since August 5th. Nope, nope. Because if he ain't played since August 5th, he rusty. I don't even want to deal with him. Like even if he do play, he ain't played. He ain't bounced the ball in 3 weeks. He's rusty. I'm sorry.
This forward spot, I look like we might have to pay up on this one.
I'm thinking that too. I'm thinking that because of like, for example, Kyle Kuzma, and Robinson, and House. House a good pick if I ran out of money, but I got money to play with right now. I'm not low on money, and I'm sorry, House. Just I got Gordon. I don't need that many from Houston.
No,
I
you
don't
don't.
where the point where the high number is going to be anyway. It's going to be a tight defensive game.
Here's the thing. I'm making a theory here. As I look at the standings, Indiana and Miami is an elimination game.
Okay, so let's look at it from that perspective. There,
TJ Warren is already dropping 44 at 8,000. Now he didn't drop 200 more less. And I think in the bubble, he was dropping 60, 69, 70. Why not pick him? Because they're going to be feeding him the ball to make sure they stay in the game.
what did you say again? Pick again?
Well, okay. Remember that streak of games where TJ Warren, he was dropping 70,
Right,
69.
right. Yeah, he was going off.
And it's like he's been 49, 36, 47. He's been on and off, but like in the playoffs,
Right.
he's been 45, he's been 25, and then it's 44. Do you
Literally,
think he's going to go off since it's an elimination game?
he literally has been on and off. Literally. 49, 36, 47, 18, 45, 45, 44. Yeah, he's been on and off. So it seems to me, if you look at his pattern starting from August 4th, he's 49. He dropped 49 total points. Then the next game he cooled off a little bit. Next game went off. Game after that 18 cooled down. Next game after that went off. Next game cooled down. So I think he's on his cool down phase. I think the next game he's gonna be cooled. I don't think he's gonna go off according to this little pattern here.
Okay, okay. Okay, I
But
got something to say.
elimination game,
Let's.
I'm got just
Um,
conspiracy.
hold up. Let's. I want to see something. Okay, so since August 4th, it's cool down game. And I'm looking at Brogdon because Brogdon went off. He was surprisingly.
I like Brogdon better than Warren.
I like him better than that. So
If I had to choose between Brogdon and Warren, give me Brogdon. If I had to pick one of them two, I take Brogdon without turning back, looking back, without hesitation or remorse or guilt or whatever. Like no regrets. Give me Brogdon all day long if I had to pick one of them two.
yeah, this fourth spot sucks.
Yeah, here with this I'm gonna give you because like Giannis, look, Giannis 11,000. That's all he's gonna give you. It's like the fantasy people don't want you to pick the stars because look how they jack the price up on them like crazy. Like you can't. I would love to have Giannis and LeBron and AD. Let's just be clear. I would love to pick them, but it's like they don't want us to pick them because look at their fucking price. And they don't guarantee that these three men are score high flying. Like a lot of these men, they tired, they sleepy, they humans. They stars, they overpaid basketball players. But look, bro, other guys can do this just as good or better against the opponent that they're playing.
That is true.
It's about the opponent that they're playing against. Like let's say the Lakers was playing Milwaukee. What would them numbers even look like? LeBron and AD versus Giannis. You know, what if Milwaukee was playing Portland? You see what I'm saying? It's like it's according to who they playing against. And I think the Miami and Indiana game, as well as the Milwaukee and Orlando game, is like the easier matchups, if that makes sense, than the Houston and Oakland and the OKC and the Lakers and Portland because OKC is Chris Paul. That's defense right there. Chris Paul is a defender. That's why that's why Chris Paul has flashes on Orlando. Because, yeah, he go off the lane. Chris Paul is getting old. He's becoming an old man. He ain't run up and down the court like that, like as much. So he's trying to defend right now. Just do what he need to do to stop the other team from scoring. Make sure his team. I'm watching them playing like an old man. That's what he should. So what's happening is that Chris Paul played with James Harden, so you see Chris Paul knows what type of shit James Harden's going to do because they played together.
That's true.
Now he's just winning, but they ain't sweeping them. You feel me? They not sweeping them. Other than Eric Gordon and Alexander, I think that Houston game ain't gonna have a lot of points. That's why you don't need to fuck with all them players. Alexander's a great pick. Gordon, great pick. House is a pick if you ran out of money. Pick House, but if you can avoid House, fake the whole Houston and LKC game because it's like Orlando and Milwaukee. Think about if Giannis won 11,000, I would pick him because he's dropping 66 against Orlando,
Right.
65 against Orlando. You feel me? Those are cheap numbers, but he costs too much. And I need Giannis and somebody else as well to give me 60 points. If all I'm depending on is Giannis, which he don't give you them 65s, trust me.
Yeah. See, that's why I say this one is very tricky. I'm wondering should you pay for House because House has been consistent for his price.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not against it. I'm just saying I know that there's a better person. Like Melo is great, but I just think you need a stronger, small forward. I just think you do. And I think, okay, Milton. I covered it. I'm sorry. Nope.
No,
No.
no. No, I help you out with that one now. No.
If House takes money, not a bad pick. I'm not mad at it, but let's see, we got 3 spots to fill. There's 19, $20,000 left. 19,000.
Yeah, I'm just looking at. I mean, like right now with all the how the way the prices are set.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't see.
Enough for Brogdon. No.
Hmm?
So we do have enough for Brogdon.
Yeah, and that's what I'm looking at because I don't know why the guards are going off.
Maybe like,
That position has been high.
like, let's see this. If I do this right here. Oh, that's nice. Alexander and Brogdon. And then you
Yeah,
got 4,200 to spend. Just squeeze. Justin Holiday. Nah. Gary Clark. Oh! Oh, I forgot about Gary Clark. I completely forgot about Gary Clark. This makes things interesting. Episode 6, y'all. So y'all see we getting our asses kicked. This shit is kicking our ass. And that's okay. Because it does that. Sometimes the fantasy sports lineups will kick your ass because look at what's going on. It's a playoffs. Everybody acting a fool. This is a horse race. You don't know who's gonna do what. There is no guru. Ain't nobody no expert on this shit. Real talk. We just looking at the players that are consistent. I completely forgot about Gary Clark. Completely forgot about him. Wow.
that's
Look at
actually
oh my god.
that is actually a good pick.
Yo. I fought you on House. I'm gonna go and own that one. Like that's I'm not I fought you on
Well,
House, but now
no,
that
but
look squad from a
it's
bird's eye view, it's not a bad squad, bro.
no, but it's not just that. It's just the fact that he's 5,000. He's averaging 30 points a game. That's going to give you 6 X. That's what you want in tournaments. Those other guys, they're high, and they're not going to get you probably like 5 at their price. But
Yo,
you got
squad is
You got Alexander who can drop 50. You have Eric Gordon, who even though he's 600, do not let him fool
not,
you. That man can go off and drop just as much as
not
James
bad
Harden.
though, but it just don't have no Milwaukee people on it.
Yeah,
Nobody from Milwaukee. But you know what? Of course, if you really into this deep, you would make multiple squads. Like for example, this is what was stumping me. Like if I was to, I would like if I could get not Middleton, but like Bledsoe. If I could get Bledsoe from Milwaukee, that'll make me feel good. Because Milwaukee is they gonna give some numbers. I want Giannis, but $11,000, that's crazy. I want Middleton, but at $8,000, he only gonna drop 33. Come on, Middleton.
I wouldn't get him.
No, I'm not gonna get him because I get him like, but on the tournament, it's different for tiers. Tiers is different,
Yeah,
but look,
I mean,
satisfied. I'm satisfied. The squad is this is better than the other squad. Put it like that.
I can agree with that. And with the exception of Jeff Green and Steven Adams. If Steven Adams miss, Jeff Green is a lock.
And see, look, which okay, so we're gonna do this. This is the show. This is the show squad for the tournament. But in it that Steven Adams play the hypothetical, if he doesn't, we get 15, right? I get
Yep.
rid of House. I get rid of House. They put Gary Clark right there. Yeah, oh, that's right. He's at the bottom because he's so cheap. Gary Clark there, and let's see if we can get Miles. Still can't get nobody from. Well, I guess I can get Bledsoe. There's extra money right there. See, oh, Clark, get House. Okay, yeah.
Melo's the best part. At 5,800, Melo's the best price.
But even okay, Jeff Green looks good here if Steven Adams don't play.
Yes.
This squad is Jeff Green is the weakest link on this squad if Steven Adams does play. Jeff Green is going to kill the squad. If I left it like this, Jeff Green would kill the squad because Steven Adams not going to let Green do all that thing. I'm going to put it back the way it was and hold it up for it to see it. Um, I don't know. I
Gary
guess
Clark.
I'm okay with being wrong. And maybe we don't need anybody from Boston. Maybe we don't.
Yeah, I mean, Bledsoe's a good pick, but it's just that the price is so high. And Bledsoe on Milwaukee is a third option.
Yeah, he is. Like I
And I
said,
mean,
this is squad.
and I think like House and Gordon, Harden is going to have set them up. Melo is almost a clear. He's fighting between the second and third option. When Melo goes off, you forget it. Bam's going to do Bam. Brockton's going to do Brockton. Dragic will get his shots.
Dragic, I'm not like Dragic is a safe pick for me. Like I don't, even if Dragic didn't get 42, I'll pick Dragic for his 35 average. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I didn't care about the fact that he don't have to give me 40. I
I
think
agree.
Dragic is a must pick because of the injury situations over there. This squad, bro, like I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with it.
Me
Like I
too.
said, if I'm wrong, I'm okay with that. As far as the having a Milwaukee person, we do have somebody from Orlando, so at least we got somebody from the game itself,
Yep.
if that makes sense. The game
I,
itself, even though we don't have Milwaukee players, we do have a Orlando player, which keeps us in the 12:30 slot. We ain't got no 12:30 people. Our
yep.
games don't start late.
I mean, and I mean, you still. I mean, like just some of the players we've seen. Gary Clark, DJ Augustine. That's value. You have other players that are cheap that should give you that 5, 6, 7, 8x that you need for tournaments. But yes, for price alone, this is actually a very good squad. Because I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to that first place finish, I really don't see any of those high placed players.
You don't. The
It's
first place
usually
these tournaments like this, especially when it's so many, when you got LeBron, AD, and Lillard, and all these high guys playing, the first place person might have one of them, and I mean one. You know what I'm saying? They might have one, maybe AD, maybe LeBron, maybe Lillard, maybe who's on the high price one, Giannis, right?
yeah,
But just one. You feel me? And not both like two of them together and then try to squeeze a bunch of low price players on there and still somehow pull out first place. Like, nah.
yeah, yeah. And here's another thing. I have done better fading those high priced guys in tournaments other than picking them. When I pick a high priced guy, I'm usually fighting for a spot. When I don't
Yes.
pick them, I'm usually right there. I mean, out of 47,000 people, I'm finishing within the top 1,500. I have never finished consistently that high.
You know what? I did all that ranting. It don't matter because we don't have a Laker either. We don't have a Milwaukee person or a Laker on this squad. So it's really,
Do we really need a Laker?
we ain't got nobody. Yeah, we don't really need a Laker, but because the only two Lakers you really want to get is LeBron and AD.
I mean, you have the others that it could possibly go off, but do you really want to take that chance on them?
If you watching the game, AD and LeBron hogging the ball, bro. Period.
Yeah,
Like AD
I've
is
seen that.
passing the ball I mean, LeBron is passing the ball to AD. He's not passing it to nobody else.
That's
Because
true.
if you go down and if y'all watching, if y'all listening, if you just go to a blank slate, I'm about to clear this off, y'all. If you go to like a blank slate, for example, and just look at all of the Lakers players, look at AD, 65 points, right? Okay, that's his numbers. And then look at LeBron, 68 points, right? Right. So now let's look at the rest of the Lakers players, what they average in the last 3 days. Portland. Look, Kuzma, this it. They're not passing Kuzma the ball. Look, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Go to Danny Green. They're not passing Danny Green the ball. He's in the game, 33 minutes, 32 minutes, but he ain't touching the ball. He ain't doing shit, right? Okay, so KCP, Caldwell Pope, they're not passing him the ball. I mean, he's got 16 points because he comes out the bench, but these 20 point FTS 19, that's not enough. That's not enough. That's just not enough. Who else? Deion Waiters, what are you doing? Nothing. Deion Waiters ain't doing. J.R. Smith, what are you doing? Nothing. Right? So when I say the Lakers are LeBron AD are hogging the ball, the numbers tell a story. This is
a two-man squad.
LeBron and AD versus the world because they're not passing these men the ball. And if anybody want to argue with me, if anybody y'all can comment in the comment section, good or bad, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no beef. But I'm telling y'all, LeBron James and Anthony Davis are hogging the ball. They're not passing the ball. Look at his numbers. He's 38 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists. You know, like he is doing shit on the court. Kyle Kuzma ain't doing shit. He can't do nothing if he ain't got the ball in his hand.
That is true.
So the Lakers consist of LeBron and AD. And LeBron and AD cost him okay, LeBron James $10,800. $10,005. All right, that's $21,000. Just on two players. How many spots? It's 9 spots total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $50,000 at the bottom right corner, y'all. $50,000 to start off with when you make it any lineup. $21,000 of your money just on two players. It ain't no guarantee two players gonna hold you into this tournament all day, all the way into the night. The games start at 12:30 today, 12:30 p.m. noon. The contest ends when the last game is played, which is the Lakers game. So your player hold on to their numbers all the way through the Lakers game and keep you in. You don't know that. But you damn sure don't want to pick none of them bitch Lakers or even them bitch Trailblazers. You see how we picked Melo. I know Gary Trent because Gary Trent ain't getting the ball.
No, he's not going off at all.
That's really Gary Trent shit. And then so with that theory, players you really need to pick cost too fucking much. Lillard is 10,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, no.
Why?
Now, I'm gonna give Lillard praise and it's game time and all that shit. As far as like watching TV and him making history and all that shit, but as far as playing this game right here, playing fantasy sports, nah, not on long tournaments. Right here, I hate this tier. I hate this. Who do you get? Okay, James Harden can drop 60 plus against, but that's it because he's going against Chris Paul. So let's fuck it. I'm not gonna be scared of this shit. I ain't gonna be afraid. Let's narrow it the fuck down. James Harden is going against Chris Paul, who he played with. They had a bitter breakup in the first place, right?
Yeah.
Paul left the Rockets bitter. It was a bitter breakup. He left the Rockets because him and James Harden did not like each other. And as you can see, he has given James Harden hell. James Harden is not 70. 87. Harden can really do it when but James Harden is going against Chris Paul. So do we James Harden in this tier against Chris Paul be the highest score amongst these four men?
I don't think so. I wouldn't do it.
Lillard has protection. No, Lillard's hand is broke. I'm sorry. Lillard has a broken hand. He's still playing injured. He says it's not his shooting hand, but let's look at his numbers.
It's a finger injury, by the way.
Finger injury on a non-shooting hand, but it's still affecting his numbers. I think he got 35. He's the same exact amount of points.
Yeah, but we're looking who's going to win this tier. That's what we're looking at.
I don't think Lillard's going to outscore. So no James Harden, no Lillard. We down to the two giants. We down to Giannis, Orlando, Giannis against Orlando Magic, or LeBron against Portland. I don't know. Now them two is 50-50. I'll say Giannis.
I would say Giannis because he's averaging better. I would say Giannis.
I'll say Giannis. That's my pick. I'm going Giannis.
Oh, geez. Tier 2 is pretty clear.
AD.
Yeah. Yeah, AD in tier 2 because Vooch is not going to give you. Because right now, like you said, it's LeBron and AD.
Oh,
Now, unless Vooch decide to have that 62-point game he had before when he shot from Milwaukee, then yes, I would pick Vooch, but Vooch has not been that consistent.
Down, man. He's cooling up.
Yeah. And Jimmy Butler, no. I mean, that's 40 points. Max. Maybe 40, 48, maybe a 50.
And Nurkic has proven to not be able to check AD. Look at the numbers.
And I'm not playing Nurkic.
Nurkic can't check AD. It's obvious. Here's why.
AD should win that tier.
818 to 822. The Lakers. Nurkic cannot check AD. He can't do shit with Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is having his way with Nurkic. Look at this shit. He's having his way with Nurkic.
That is true. He should easily win this tier.
All right, so here they go with the multiple player now shit. They ain't down to 4 no more.
Oh, geez.
Let's see.
God.
Chris Paul is pretty decent against James Harden. I like Chris Paul against James Harden. I like that because Chris Paul know how to check James Harden. He played with him.
That is true.
But Brogdon, I don't know. Brogdon looks marvelous. I think Brogdon is going to do better out of all 5 of these men. I like Bam on tournament. I don't like Bam in a tier. I don't think Bam can hold his own against all 5 of these men. I think Bam is an automatic fade because he's a center and he's not controlling the game like the rest of these men are. He's not controlling the game, but like getting the ball as much as these men are.
Middleton hasn't been that good either. I don't know what's going on with him.
I like Brogdon for here.
Yeah.
I like Brogdon.
I mean, like I said, you got that narrative with T.J. Warren, which they're on their way out if they don't beat Miami. You got Chris Paul, who has proven that he can check James Harden, but that 45, he only hit 51 once. But we're looking for somebody to win this tier, and Brogdon can probably he's going to more than likely win this tier.
Well, this tier 4 is yours. You can have that. You can have that clusterfuck of bullshit right there, sir. You can have that.
I hate this tier.
I hate this. I hate this whole. I hate Monday. I hate Monday. I hate Monday night basketball lineup options, teams, games, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I hate all this shit. I hate it.
Oh my god. Let's look it down.
I just hope we survive today. That's it. I just hope we survive today, man.
All right. For purpose's sake, we're gonna take out Gallinari. Because I don't think he's gonna win this tier.
Hell no.
Melo's in there. Melo's in here. Melo can drop 35. He's been 36 and above, and minus in that second game with the Lakers. And then you have Alexander, who hasn't been bad at all.
Alexandra.
You got McCullen, who is, I mean, volatile, but he can go off any day, any time of the week, which he did last game.
But the word you used was volatile.
Yes.
You didn't use that word with Alexander. You used that word with CJ. Just want
Yeah,
to point that
I
out
mean, yeah, but CJ's always been volatile. I
because he.
mean, yeah, but you got to look at it like this. Since Dame's hurt, he probably has to take on a bigger role.
Well, yeah, but Game is still playing,
Yeah,
and he dropped
and
51 points.
but that's only one game compared to three. Now if he did that like 2 or 3 times, I would probably pick him. But I
A
mean, you have
tier. Mm, mm.
yeah, I mean you have Dragic who can do that. You know what Miles Turner's gonna do. I think Miles Turner is the wild card.
Yeah, he is. He is definitely a wild card.
And I would have to say Anthony is too, but it's between Anthony and Alexander.
It's your pick. It's
And
your pick.
and she shut up.
I just don't want it. I don't want it. No parts of this tier.
I mean, it's everybody we talked up when we were doing the
Yeah.
full lineup. Oh,
Yes.
I'm gonna go with
Yes.
Alexander.
It's hard. Yes, it is. We are happy. This is the lineup that's kicking our fucking ass, and I love it. I love it that we're getting our asses kicked trying to put this shit together. Because this is just because we've been doing this shit so easy for the last 5 episodes. We needed an episode to show people that this shit is not fucking easy, and anybody out here that's acting like they some fucking expert pros are full of shit, taking your money, they're lying to you. This is bullshit. Nobody knows what nobody's gonna do amongst these guys. That's bullshit to say you got the winning squad and you just knew that your squad was gonna win. Bullshit.
No, you're
You
not.
lucky sons of bitches is what you are.
Oh my god, I hate this. I'm gonna go with Alexander.
You'll go Alexander. Okay. I figured you was gonna go with Alexander. Oh my God! I talked all that shit about you. Now look at me. Look what I got. Look what I got to deal with now.
Oh man, good luck, man.
Because we don't even know if Steven Adams is gonna play. Because if Steven Adams was gonna play, that will be my pick. I go with Steven Adams against Jeff Green, but I can't do it. Schroeder, I don't trust that Schroeder's gonna do that again in the tiers.
Yeah,
Schroeder like 30.
Covington's out. I want to pick Covington. Oh my god.
You know who I want, though? That's a safe pick. Extremely safe pick. Eric, because Eric Gordon is the Westbrook of the team.
Jeez.
And I think Eric Gordon's going to do better than all these guys.
I mean, consistently, yes.
Schroeder's not consistent. Schroeder's volatile. See how he
Yep.
just shot 46, but before that, 25, 11, 26, 18. He's volatile.
Yeah, the only player I can see winning this tier outside of Gordon is Bledsoe.
Zoo,
Bledsoe.
I don't like Bledsoe for the tier. I mean, Bledsoe and Gordon are probably about even.
Mm-hmm.
But since I live right here in Houston, I'm not a Rockets fan, but I'm leaning towards Gordon because I watch him play. At least I have a. I'm not like Gordon, like Bledsoe. I see him on TV, or I see
Mm-hmm.
him highlights. I see the aftermath. I can actually watch a live Rockets game because I live here in Houston. So, and I've watched when the Rockets do play. I just cut my TV on and just watch the Rockets play. I don't have to. I don't need no sports package or no. I don't need to go bootleg or nothing. It's on the local station. Just turn the TV on. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm here in Houston, all the Rockets games are going to play. I get to see Gordon play. That's why I'm privy to him because it's like, is he the best player? No. At least I know he can shoot. I know he can take over. I know he can not take over, but assume the role, the two guards. He can play that role. I've watched him do it. I've been to the stadium and watched them play, and I watch it on TV. So for me, Covington just got to the team. Covington hasn't been there long enough. Gordon has been on the Houston Rockets for the last 4 years that I can remember. He is used to the playbook. He's used to D'Antoni. He's used to everything, and he's been in the playoffs before. He played alongside Lou Williams when Lou Williams was playing for the Rockets, and he still got his money. So I just like Gordon. It's hard to list. I like Gordon. I'm not saying he's the best pick. I just like. I'm gonna go with Gordon just because I've seen it with my eyes. I got some. I got something to go by. If that makes sense.
Gotcha. And I think I might have stumbled upon an easy tier with T6.
Yeah.
Because all it is just House and Green. Green's conditional. We have House. I don't think I could sleep on Terrence Ross.
Chance is okay. But Tier, I don't know.
Mm.
Trash. Although I
Yeah,
think probably the best pick.
I'm mad at Fournier because he should be doing way better than what he did.
And Whiteside is a lifelong thing. I've
I,
beside Whiteside forever. Like since he played for the Miami, like Whiteside is so disappointed. Do like Whiteside made me cuss so much today. I text you, I was like, man, I'm fading Whiteside for life. You like for life? Yo, you gotta pick him at least once. I'm like, no, he's a lifelong fade. Always thought fucking me go off. I'm fading him.
man,
Now look for
he's
this
been on
man.
a serious decline over the years, man. I don't know what's going on with him.
Never up. Always was trash. He was an overpaid center that shouldn't have got all the money.
I kind of agree with you there. Yeah, I'm going with House.
Go out.
And
Right.
I'm not overthinking this one. I mean, you got Brooke Lopez, but I don't think Brooke Lopez is going to be a House.
Well, the thing about this is that all of these players is to close the lineup out. And that's a good thing. It's a good feeling. Like you're either gonna have Anthony Davis or LeBron. You can't get LeBron because you got Giannis right there, and you kind of need Giannis. And AD is, like I said, I want to pick AD and LeBron every time I gamble, but it costs them. So you get these other guys, those numbers that they gonna give you at a cheaper price. I like the squad. Man. I definitely want to.
Oh, I do too. Also, let's get some updates. Guess what? Utah is beating Denver.
Utah,
Yes.
Denver.
Jamal Murray going off for 76 points. Guess who else was going off? Donovan Mitchell. He's dropping 65.
Yo,
21 seconds left.
wait a minute. Hold on. Since I ain't winning shit, let me go look and see. Uh, yeah, Donovan Mitchell going on. Hey, see how they did me? I had you on, but didn't do me no good. Didn't do me no good.
And then a Baca pick. Screwed everybody up.
Baca, yeah. Who's this guy? But look at Paul Millsap. Like, oh, look at this winning squad. Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell. He had three from Utah. This guy, this person is winning 150. He had an ice cold Royce O'Neal from Utah.
Yeah, but like, I think Siakam and Ibaka put his lineup up there.
Yeah,
And Paul Millsap, because Paul Millsap is going to be
Baca,
trash.
Millsap. And no, Norman Powell. Norman Powell really was a sneaky pick because Norman Powell's 4,700. That's a sneaky pick. Yeah. Nobody picked Norman Powell. Like look at Norman Powell. Yeah, they did. I guess 31% on him. but I wasn't thinking about Norman Powell.
Oh boy.
Toronto beat Brooklyn 150 to 122. They got
Without Lowry, Lowry walked out the game, and it was just like you would think the team will go downhill. That team, they just took off.
look. Van Fleet left too. The bench is Norman
Yeah,
Powell and see out of it.
they
So,
just beat them down today.
so he's with the Jazz versus Kentucky.
And,
That's right now.
and remember when I said nobody wanted to play the Nuggets the first round of the playoffs? I think the Utah Jazz are like, we got it.
I think Denver might bring this to overtime. I think they can score 6 points in 15 seconds or 4 points in
Ah,
15.
but if they don't, they're going to be down 3-1.
Utah is ahead 3 games if they win.
They hold up. I think Utah hit already 2-1.
Oh,
Yeah, Jazz in the league 2-1. And
it
Mitchell has been a monster.
looks like Utah finna beat 3-1.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. Even skipping Shannon and Chuck and Shaq is wrong. Nobody knows what's gonna happen in this series, bro. Nobody knows anything about what's gonna happen in none of these series. Who saw Utah beat Denver? Who saw
Like
that?
nobody. It was like Utah no Denver beat them one game, then Utah came back and put them back, and then Conley came back and changed everything.
Yeah. So anyway, y'all, that's the show, episode 6 of the recap. This has been a great, challenging show for us. Just to let y'all got to see some insight on really a situation where we really just do not know who to pick. To be honest, we just picking from straight gut and straight experience with the players that we picked. Who's to say that lineup is good or bad? I like it, but at the end of the day, this is what we deal with when you're dealing with fantasy sports. You're dealing with overpriced or unfairly priced players. It's almost like they don't want us to even play with the stars. They want us to play with the scrubs. They want us to play with the guys that don't have a name, that don't have a stardom, because those are the guys like Donovan Mitchell, for example. Donovan Mitchell just went off. His numbers are better than LeBron's and AD's numbers because of his matchup.
And
And, and
cheaper.
and who talks about these men on a sports channel? Nobody talks about these guys, but they balling. Jamal Murray, yeah, they gonna bring it up, but they don't. Jamal Murray's not a star. He's not selling. He's not making commercials and selling shoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no shoe deal, but he just dropped 75, almost 80 points against Utah. You see me? You feel me? So this is what we deal with when we doing fantasy sports. It's not easy. It's very difficult. But we got to beat on it. Been doing it for a while. You win some, you lose some. It kicked our ass, but you know what? We got through it. We got through it, bro. We definitely got through it. This is one of the situations me, him, and I both. This is we sit up and complain at each other in text, just mad, just like yo, I hate. Sometimes like at days like this, I wouldn't even play. I haven't put my lineups in. We just doing the show. I have yet to actually put in my lineups, and I'm debating if I should because of the fact that there's so many stars. I might play showdown games and just isolate them to that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But this has been episode 6, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share. Comment below, good or bad. It's all love. It don't matter. And until then, happy drafting. Please check us out Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tell your friends. Thanks for watching. Pray to bless y'all. Peace.
Good night, everybody.